Oops, sorry, I was singing a little bit this morning. Here's our first mountain stream of the day, and we're no more than 300 yards from the campsite. This may have been, yep. Oh, and starting our uphill for the day. Yippee-doo. We slept well last night. We heard there was a bear in the campsite. Didn't hear the bear in the campsite, but Pringle scared it off a few times, she said. So at least it was a bear that would be scared, and that's good. So here we go to climbing. Yippee-doo. We'll talk to you soon. I thought there was, I didn't think there was going to be kind of the camera out, but maybe there is.
A little bit. Oh. Okay, we'll fix this.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't give way and impale me. Well, this is what our trail has looked like for the last hour. We started out going uphill. Didn't take long, wasn't too hard. And we have been pretty much flat. This is really what we thought yesterday was going to look like, but it didn't. We are kind of plowing along at a 2.5 mile an hour pace. If we, well, no, not quite that, but we're moving pretty well anyway. We've got the valley down below us over here. Sun's out, which we were not expecting. That's probably going to change late in the day. We're headed towards Bland, Virginia today because the forecast is for rain tomorrow, I think. And we're going to try to get in and out of it. Maybe slack pack Sunday, rain or not. And still get our miles in, but have a good comfortable bed and a shower. So that'll be nice. Well, we're still walking through the woods this morning. Gavin's still leading us really well. We are heading to the town of Bland, Virginia. And despite its name, I've heard it's a rather spicy town. Just kidding. Just had to say that, sorry. But anyway, we're moving along. And the trail has been good to us so far today. Except for these rocks right here that just started. Bless. But they're not going to last, I'm confident. It'll be a great day. We've had a mid-morning snack and we are hoping to be to the road crossing by somewhere between 12 and 1, depending on our speed and the terrain. Looks like the uphill that we had at the end of the day is graded a little bit better than the one we had before, which probably means it's going to be full of rocks, but I'll try to be positive and hope that it doesn't. So it'll all be good. Well, we don't want to miss anything interesting, and if you can hear, there's water running, and I'm going to show you in just a minute. This is a big one with a bridge. We're coming right around this switch back here. Ta-da! There it is, and there's a roadway. Not our roadway, but it is a roadway. Which is fine, but usually roadways are not in the middle of the hill. They're usually at the bottom of the hill. But we'll see how that goes. That's a really pretty little waterfall right there. On both sides. Nice little creek. Well-constructed bridge too. That's really beautiful. Whoops, that was a little fast. Here's where we're going down the other side. And we're going to go uphill, I'm guessing, across the street. Alrighty, we got mountain stream of the day right here beside of us. It looks like we're going to be with it for just a little while. We'll see. Going up right now. Of course, the water's not. That's awfully pretty. Nice little view right there. And maybe the trail's gonna flatten out. Thank you. Alrighty, thank you to Gavin for pointing this one out to me. I was watching my feet to make sure I don't get on rocks and roots. And wow, that's really good. Nice, that's a clear view. On a day that was supposed to be rainy. Pretty awesome day. We've had a pretty good trail today. I think we had the longest up distance-wise with the least elevation change on the trail. And it was just a really, really long switchback gradual up. And we did go up quite a ways, but it didn't really feel like it because the trail would go and then it would cut back a little bit gradual and it just wound back up and back and forth along the map. Can't wait to look at the map on that one because it's going to look like a snake going up the side of a mountain. So, anyway, still working our way into road crossing where we hope to be able to get into Bland, Virginia today. Hopefully ahead of any storms that are going to happen because it was forecast for a fairly sure chance of rain today. Of course, it said that for last night too, and we stayed dry, so go figure. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that rhododendron right there is about to bloom. We missed it by about a day or two. Same thing down here, that one's coming on. We just passed a few that are blooming. We're paused at the moment. On and uphill, oh, there's some rhododendron up there. Okay, Gavin says I should turn around and look up. Not sure I have the energy. Oh, ow, my feet. That was a rock, go figure. Yep, there's some right up there. And there's Angel down there. Bullfrog's somewhere behind us. We pulled up to breathe for a minute and to wait on him a bit. And we've got a really nice little mountain ridge out here to the left side of the trail. Really pretty place. Wow, okay, so this is where we wound up. And yeah, gorgeous view. That's just incredible. The mountains over there with the shadows. That's awesome. And the trail has been good to us this morning. It's been reasonably easy to traverse. Not too many rocks and roots so far. We have about 3 miles to go to our road crossing. And I think that's what Gav said, 3 miles. So, and there's a cloud up there that we're trying to beat. That's why we're headed into town today. We had planned to get on another day, but yeah, moving right along. Well, this little section that we're walking here is an old fire area. I'm not sure when the fire happened, but you can really tell it there on that tree there. It's burned up the hill. And it's just kind of wide open right here. Except for the fire damage, there's really nice views. We're plowing our way on upward. And hoping to be in Bland in about 1.5 miles or 2 miles. Well, we're moving along in our last mile and a half or so. Not sure how far it is to town, but the trail has been pretty nice this afternoon. It's just been kind of undulating up and down and up and down. Nothing too hard much either way. Although as much as we kept climbing, we were kind of joking that the last 10 feet of the trail might be a fire pole going down into the roadway. But I guess we'll go down eventually, because usually roads are not at the top of mountains. We're not really at the top, but we have been climbing a good bit off and on, just kind of up and down. Right now we're going gently downhill, but it's been a good day, and I'm so proud of Gavin. He has really, the last couple of days, he has just really hiked hard. 2 days ago, he had a struggle getting up in the morning, and I can understand that because I did too. And he was tired and grumpy, and it happens to the best of us. And that day he met up with another hiker out here. Her name is Pringles, and her YouTube channel is Katahdin or Bust. And it didn't register with me at first, but we stopped at a shelter and had lunch together a little further up the trail. She had said that she had met us in Hiawassee, and that's true, we were on a shuttle together in Hiawassee. But where I recognized her from is in one of Amanda Bess's videos. She shuttled Pee-wee around Hot Springs, I think it was, for the weekend, and they really had a big time together. And I think that was some of the inspiration for her to hike the trail this year. I don't know, I have to check out her channel to see. But she and Gavin walked and talked Dungeons and Dragons and all manner of things for a while. And they say out here that the trail provides. And on a day when Gavin really needed somebody to talk to about stuff that he was interested in, the trail gave him somebody that could talk his language. Because, you know, I play D&D with him some. I haven't researched it and learned as much about it as I probably will when I get home. But, oh boy, an uphill. Yay. Anyway, she was able to walk with him for several miles and give him somebody to talk to, and that was just awesome. We thank you very, very much, Pringles, and wish you well on your hike, and hope we bump into you some more. She's behind us today. We saw her last night at the shelter, and we passed her a little while ago. But anyway, thought I would take one of these rear-facing videos a little bit today, but I'm going to turn it off because I'm going uphill. Well, I just finished that climb right there, and we've got unattended trail magic by the roadside, so we appreciate that. We've got water and some supplies, and let's see here. Okay, sign the registry, we can do that if we see it. Okay. Oh, nice. We thought of you. Please think of the next hiker. So awesome. That's incredibly nice. Be safe and good luck. So anyway, we're near to where we were going, but it's all good. Well, this is something that we don't do very often. Oh, holy cow, that's a big bird. That's a big one. What is that? Look right there.
Buzzard.
Okay. He says buzzard. I was thinking hawk, and I can't. That looks like it could be a school down there. Something big, a blue roof or blue something down there. Wow, that's the thing we've been walking along beside, I think, most of the day. And these are some telephone poles, or some electrical poles, and I mean, son of a gun, those things are huge. And that's the dark cloud that we're trying to dodge. We hope to get indoors before it starts leaking on us. And we're not too far, we're about a half a mile or less. We even have pretty flowers over here to the side of the road. That's pretty neat. So, heading on down the trail. And well, the trail's a dirt road right now. That doesn't happen, or a gravel road. We just don't do a lot of road walking, which is fine with me. But anyway, thought I'd check in. We're almost to our road crossing, and then we got to figure out how we're getting into town. But we will cross one bridge at the time. Well, okay, so that's I guess that's an interstate. Has that got to be 81, I suppose?
Oh, 77.
77, okay. Well, I've been there before. Didn't know the Appalachian Trail was right here. And I guess this guy must have had an accident on this road here. Sorry to hear. Oh, we might be somewhere. There's buildings, who knows? Alrighty. So maybe this is where we can catch a ride into town. At least there's some semblance of civilization here. So we'll see what we got here. I think there was a restaurant down here, maybe right at the road crossing. Maybe that's kind of what we're coming into. No? No? Okay. Whoa, easy back there, girl. Alrighty, so we're gonna head on down and see where our crossing is. Looks like that might, ow, be trail magic, maybe?